Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want to press the game show. Mike C.
And I'm Fred Wild.
Hey, today we talk to you about, this is a scam or something, Fred?
Yeah, New Year, new scam, man.
Okay. So what
First of all, happy 2018, everybody. I hope your last year was good. I hope your New Year's Eve party was good and all that good stuff, man. But
Amen, amen.
we're starting off January right.
That's right.
Giving you a PSA. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, PSA, Public Service Announcement. Got some news.
Yes.
What's the news, Fred?
Okay. There's a new scam going on for you people that own a website, especially through Square. Mm-hmm. Now, we all know the Nigerian scheme where they send you an email telling you that they have this money and it's in a locker and they want you to send some money and then they'll make you a millionaire. Mm-hmm. Well, they got real advanced. Now, they done switched the whole game up. Mm-hmm. All right. So last year in December, I was contacted by this guy that starts off saying, "Hey," and FGY Films. Now, for those of you that don't know, I am a videographer and a photographer, and I offer services like photography services and videography services, weddings and stuff like that. So, and I'm going to try to keep this in order, but I'm probably going to be all over the place. But the guy hits me up, and basically we get to talking. Now he contacted me through the hotline where the hotline phone that we have, and also you can text us on that too. And basically the guy wants me to run transactions for his business because the guy that he dealt with in California was charging him 80% to do his sales. So that was a big scam, red flag. Then he said that he wanted to donate. So I was kind of confused. I already knew it was a scam, first of all, when he said that. And I was kind of confused because he said that he wanted to donate. Now, I don't take any donations through my business. We take donations through the gaming show. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was taking a bait because I wanted to see, okay, what this guy's going to do. So basically he was like, well, I make $1,200 a day. And I want to give you a donation, and only thing you have to do is just run a transaction through and blah, blah, blah. But he sent me this long paragraph text, right? Mm-hmm. And that was on Tuesday of that week. Mm-hmm. And then after that, you know, I was like, yeah, whatever. I said, okay, after you do a donation, like you said, then we can talk business. And then I was going back and forth with him, getting off the phone with him. And he finally gave me another call, was like, well, can you do a transaction for me? Can you make this SKU? I was like, well, what will be the SKU number? And the guy says, well, what's the SKU? I'm like, okay, if you say that you own a business, you should know what a SKU is, okay? I don't know the acronym for the SKU, what the letters mean, but the SKU is to identify whatever product that you're selling, to separate it from anything else. If you are a businessman and you have your own company, you should know that, right? So he calls me and I was like, well, look, call me back in 10 minutes. I'll make something. So I thought that was going to be the end of it. This guy calls me back less than a minute and say, okay, look, I made a purchase. I was like, hold up, I didn't create anything yet. He says, well, look on your website. Now, there's a service that I offered when I do weddings. There's 3 different packages on there. And he brought the silver package, which was $1,200. Okay? So I said, okay, I see the purchase. He was like, well, can you deposit or can you send me back Western Union $600? And I'm like, okay, yeah, this dude is really trying to scam me out of some money. I was like, look, the way that my bank account works on the Square is that I can't get it right away. I have to wait a couple of business days. He was like, well, do you see the direct deposit now? I was like, no, I don't do that because I don't have enough foot traffic going through there because Square would charge you X amount of dollars or whatever. And I was like, hit me Friday and then we can discuss. So I'm thinking nothing of it. Thursday come and, before I jump to Thursday, he messed around and sent me the same long paragraph text that he sent me. But then he said that, oh, my phone was acting up or whatever, and I didn't mean to send that. So what happened was I think he was trying to scam somebody else, and he accidentally sent me that long paragraph again. And at the end of the show, I'll show you the whole conversation between me and this guy. And okay, so Thursday came, and I wasn't expecting to hear from this dude until that Friday. He hits me up Friday, and he was like, have you heard anything? And then I text him back. I was like, well, what part of Friday don't you understand? Okay, you hit me on Thursday. I said, the money's not in the account. You have to hit me on Friday. So we go back and forth all day. So I'm baiting him in again. So I said, you know what? I'll just go ahead and take $1,000 out the bank, and I'll give you $1,000. But you have to do another transaction to cover that. So the dude winds up doing 4 more transactions that day. So he wound up doing 2 more $1,200 sales and 2 $2,000 sales. Now, Square had kicked back one of the sales because it was like, I'm protecting you from fraud or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, how is this dude trying to fraud me when he's trying to deposit money in my bank? So I'm having this guy on the hook. I'm trying to get him to get rid of all the cash that he has, because if you're trying to scam me, I'm going to mess around and scam you. I didn't contact this dude. This dude contacted me. He don't know my first name. I don't know his first name. We know nothing about each other, and this guy is trying to send me thousands and thousands of dollars. So before I had left out Thursday, I was in contact with him, and he wanted me to send that $1,000. I was like, well, look, man, I can't do it right now because I got something to do. The office is hectic and all this other stuff. So later on, before I did actually leave out, I asked Sean Taylor to pretend like you're my secretary. So when I called him up, I was like, I said in the background, look, I got to take out $4,000. And I was like, Kim, or whatever I called, I was like, take out $4,000 out the bank, send this guy this money, I got to go run and do something. So after that, I had her to call him back and was like, I need the address to where I'm sending this money. And I was trying to get him to take the bait of the $4,000. He was taking it a little bit, but then he was being reserved. No, he told me to give him, to just send me the $2,000. Can you send it in 10 minutes? She was like, no, I'm not sending it in 10 minutes. She had told him to call me back after 7 o'clock. So this dude, when she asked for the address to send this money, guess what address that he gave me?
What?
It was some address in Pakistan. So after he did all his deposits, after 7 o'clock, after I got back in, here comes the calls. Before he was just texting. And he was texting from a phone app, just like the app that we use for the Gamer Show, because that Google app rings our phones, you know, when you call, or you can leave a message. So it's not really a direct number to us. We have to be on a Wi-Fi signal, or I have to be somewhere where I can reach that phone call from. And this dude kept blowing me up. Then I got how he was going to do the scheme, because he was harassing me to give him this money. Then he said, well, look, if you don't send me this money, I'm going to dispute the charges. Now, mind you, Square has suspended my deposits because they was like, well, we do that. You have to give us a call back to make sure everything is on the up and up. I was like, oh, that's how he's doing it. He's getting people to send him money before it even hits their bank account. Then he disputes the charges. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm just going to blow him off. And all Friday he called me. So the next message, the last message that he left me, because I wouldn't answer the phone, is, I'm going to mess your merch account up and fuck you and all this other stuff. So the dude was mad because he's out at almost $8,000 for all the stuff that he was trying to do on my website, and Square is holding that money. You know what I'm saying? So he's fucked. I feel good because I scammed the scammer. You know what I'm saying? And that is the new scam that's going on. So everybody that has a Square account, if you get a phone call or a text and somebody wants to do TV services and computer services through your website, it's a scam. It is a scam. And they're calling you from a 1-8... I think it's 185. I'll put all the information in the description, but I'll show you the whole text that's in there. But this guy, I got him good, and he's pissed off at me, man. He's real pissed off at me. He's out almost $8,000 for trying to scam me, and I got his ass. So applaud me for that.
That's good.
He got it in fish grease, man.
But you know what? A lot of people fall for stuff like this. They usually attack like the elderly or just people not knowing or nobody tech savvy or whatever. So you guys just be open. If this sounds too good to be true, normally it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, I'm a beneficiary. I need to give over my $250 million, something crazy or whatever like that. And they just address you by sir, not your name or anything like that. Just little clues and red flags to watch out for. Normally through your emails or either for your phone online or something like that. So just be wary. Don't be giving up no money for stuff like that. Even like IRS don't contact you, nothing like that. So
no, they don't.
And you know, don't fall for the trap like that. So.
And the IRS scam, they want you to go to, they always want you to get a MoneyGram or they want you to get iTunes gift cards. Yeah. The IRS don't want you to give them iTunes gift cards, man. Exactly. And they don't contact you over the phone, man.
Some of them don't.
And they're not from Nigeria when they call you. Exactly. Or they're not from Pakistan when they call you. So don't fall for the okie doke, man. If you can scam them and find a way to turn the tables around, I would say do so, man. If they try to scam you out of money, get some funds for them and let them let them be in the hot seat for a while.
Well, there you go. That's it. That's what that PSA, man.
Yeah.
All this good stuff. All this good knowledge coming from the Gamer Show, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, is that all you got there?
Nothing but how y'all like my new dude.
See? You didn't know. What made me say what, right? There it is right there. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with a name. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page. You find low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. And don't forget to subscribe to become a Gamers Club member.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our Ustream OS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
Right.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
What's back?
The Gamer Show.
See you next time, people watching. Thanks for tuning in.